G'day and welcome back to Sherwood Park Farm for our 24-day seasons challenge, and we are well and truly on our way into autumn, day 4 still. Now we've decided we'd do a bit of quick tidying up. So we've just bought a new header trailer. We bought the Western header trailer for our big Crone header for the big X11 cargo, and we're just going to go park that down where we've got all the other Crone equipment. Now, before I start the engine, I will warn everyone I have adjusted the sounds a bit. I was remiss in not following up on what one of my subscribers has said that the volume of the engine that was a bit low. I've tuned that back up a bit. I think it's okay, but we'll sort of see how it goes. And if once this video is up and running, if you think it's a bit high or low or whatever, just please leave me a comment below, and I'll retune it again. But I think we're okay now. All right, so off we go. We'll bring this off down to near the greenhouses where I've got all our mowing equipment. So it would make sense to put this down there as well. So we'll do that. So I hope everyone is really well. We're in episode, what are we in? Episode 22, I think we're in. I'm starting to lose track. I never thought I'd actually honestly get to the point of having 22 episodes of anything up and running from the slow start we had. So quite happy with the fact we're at this point now, and obviously enjoying our 24-day challenge with the seasons mod. Sort of goes without saying. Yeah, so we finished harvesting our first potato crop in the last game, the last episode, and I did commence setting up a hired worker on the other field, on field 18. We've basically given Eustace the flick. We've fired Eustace. We just found that he was skylarking off a bit too much, so I wasn't going to pay him any good money to be a hired worker and do nothing. So yeah, Eustace is no more. Well, I mean, literally he is, but figuratively. Anyway, we'll see if we can get this round through the back here. This tree might be an issue. See if I can do a bit of reefy driving. We're not going to fit him through there, are we? Oh, pot plants are gone. Alright. So we've butchered this. So Reefy will be sitting back, having a good old laugh. Maybe we can just force it round, a bit of bark off, and we can. Now I don't know why I've done that, because now I'm going to be in the way of our trucks and everything. But anyway, we'll bring it over here. Park it there for now. That's not going to do us any good either. Oh, we'll come back to that. We'll clean it up a little bit later. In the interim, we need to move this tractor out of the way. In fact, I'll take the tractor back to the farm, and then we'll grab the cargo and we'll bring it over and park it over here as well, because we're not going to be using that probably in the next day or so. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So we're getting through the episodes now, which is good. I'm sort of starting to feel more at home. The Elgato Stream Deck is doing wonderfully. Not that I'm actually streaming, as I said before, but getting that all set up, and that's helping out with certain functions, and it makes things a bit smoother. And yeah, we're just progressing. It's just really would like to have a faster upload on my internet so I could do some streaming as well. But anyway, it is what it is. All I'll continue to do is put out the content that I enjoy and my son enjoys, and then hopefully everyone else enjoys, and the subscribers, well, hopefully they'll grow. I think we're at 120 at the moment, so it's slowed down again, but hey, it is what it is. So, alright, so we'll bring him up to the main farm, and then we'll remove that beast, the ugliest thing in the world, basically, as far as Farmer Klein was concerned, I think. So we just parking at the farmhouse. There's the abomination. There you go, two things that Farmer Klein hates the look of, right near each other. Okay. So off we go. We'll go over here and get the cargo, take him down to the greenhouses, and then that'll probably be it for the night, and then we will advance the night. Let's get through the night and start with a new day. So what we have got to do is, I think I mentioned previously in the last episode that we're going to buy a beet harvester, because we bought the other field at the back end of 18 and 19, which already had a crop of beets on it. So that's the plan. And why do those lights go out? That's yes, that's the plan. So we actually purchased that. So it's sitting at the shop ready and waiting. So we've got to get one of our trusty K100s from Rockhound Modding. So thanks Rockhound. And get a trailer, and we'll go down and pick it up and take it around to the field. We won't drive that around because it's a bit of an abomination in itself. But as you can see, we're due some rain any second by the look of it. So hopefully overnight, it shouldn't take too long for us to dry out the ground. But in the interim, in the morning, we'll probably do a bit of biogas work or something along those lines. So we'll have to wait and see how we go with the weather, which is the best thing with this mod. It's you can't rely on doing anything 100% of the time, because the seasons mod may just sort of say, well, you know what, you've done enough of that today. Let's ramp it up a notch. And yeah, it's very much enjoyable. So I'm not going to rattle on about that because I could be here all day. Alright, so as you can see, I'm still also with the keyboards here. I haven't got the steering wheel back out yet. And as we flip through that pole, you can see that. Just pretend that didn't happen. Okay, and here's the rain. Alright, so shut him down. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll progress through the night and see how we go tomorrow. Okay, so now 6 o'clock in the morning. We've just had all our bills and our money come in and all that sort of stuff. Speaking of the animals, let's have a quick look-see to see where we're at with the animals. Okay, so we need to get some power food and some water, otherwise they should all be good. So we'll leave that for a little bit later. So what we'll do is we'll go and get one of our trucks and we'll go get the beet harvester. So we've come over to our transport division, and I'm just going to grab our one of our trusty K100s and grab a flatbed loader, and we'll transport our newly purchased beet harvester over to the field. Now I don't know which trailer is going to be best for this. We'll probably take the proper full load loader, just to be sure. Okay, head on off to the shop. So I hope everyone's been doing well and you've had a wonderful week or weekend, wherever we're up to. I have lost track of where we're at. Oh, I think we must have bought two of them by mistake. Bit bizarre. Alright, we'll have to sort that out in a minute. Oh, we've also got another bit of kit in there, have we? Yeah, we've got a windrower, a Coon windrower. Lovely. Right. Now, I'm obviously going to have to extend that trailer, but we'll have a look. Alright. Yes, I have got two of these for some reason. So what we'll do is we'll quickly go into the shop, go to our garage, and we'll sell one back. So not going to need two. There we go. Done. Okay. Right. So this one is the modded Grimy Tektron. It has the bigger header on it. So I'll just show you what we've got there. Let me see. Bring this up. I haven't used this one yet, so there we go. So he's got a much wider header on the front of him. But how good's that animation though? Lovely, isn't it? Alright. So fold him back up again. And what we'll do is we'll position him on the trailer. Probably going to have to doesn't want to come up. Come on, you can do it. Okay. Yeah, no. So right, so we'll have to hook it back up and extend the trailer. See, nothing gets done perfectly here at Duckzorly Gaming. Should have done it to start with, but no. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. So now we've got that. Extend it out. Okay. So disconnect him again, move him out of the way. Come on, brake. Alright. Jump in the Grimy again. We'll drive him on this time, see if it makes it up the ramp any easier. Well, it's very manoeuvrable, which is good for out in the field. It's a pain in the ass to line up, especially with keyboard. Just all the more reason for me to get the how can you not want to get up there? Spinning the wheels on the trailer. There we go. Right. Turn him off. Now what we're going to do is just hope we don't lose him on the way over. If we don't hurry up, we're not going to get any harvesting done with it. Not today anyway. Alright. So we'll connect up. Oh, that's interesting. It's just going straight through. Okay, so the modded Grimy has some issues. Alright, well, we won't play around with that anymore. We'll just see if we can get him over there without losing him. Watch out for them signs, because they those cloth signs are indestructible. The amount of times I've caught equipment on those signs, it's just not funny. Anyway, all right, so off we go. We're off and running, and we're off the road because I'm trying to adjust my speed for my cruise control, so I'm not going 213 kilometre an hour. Should also have our beacons on, shouldn't we? Well, he's fairly stable on there at the moment, so that's alright. And we'll have to choose a good entrance to go into. We might have to offload him on the road and then drive into the field because this trailer is a bit longer. and we don't want to do a reefie and get caught on the gates. So anyway, alright, so as you can see for the weather forecast, we've got more rain today. So we don't know when it'll hit, whether it'll be morning, afternoon, evening, overnight, but there's definitely more rain to come. But YouTube, pardon me, we need to wait for our fields to dry out. So there's some grass that's over there almost ready to harvest, and all this grass around these fields is getting close to be able to be harvested, and then we can power it through our biogas and everything else again. So looking forward to that. Our biogas is getting a bit of a working at the moment, as to is the greenhouses. The greenhouses are powering through and giving us some money, which is great. So yeah, so here's a field that's got our 3 fields in it, and I'll bring it up on the map. So 17, 18 and 19. So 19 had our potatoes on. We've already sorry about that, we've already harvested those. As you can see, the harvester is down there ready to continue. I've got an AI worker, I'm using courseplay on that one, ready to go on that field as well. So yeah, we're progressing nicely. And here's the entrance that we might have some trouble swinging into. I'll just see if we can line up. I don't think there's another entrance down the road further, as the grimer goes sliding forward on the trailer. Let's just see. I'll give it a go. It's alright, Reefy, I didn't hit it. Yeah, we'll get through there. Oh, the trailer's doing a dance. What's going on there? See that? Wasn't my driving. Oh, there we go. The grimer's coming off anyway. Alright, well we might as well just offload it there. Obviously the slope was a bit much for it, because it wasn't sticking very well to the trailer. Actually, I didn't see if I could lock the load on that one. I keep forgetting. Alright, anyway, we'll pull him back out now. You can come over here and be ready to go. And then we'll, oh, where am I going? Oh. So have him pre-positioned. Unfold him. Okay. Weird, didn't want to move there for that at all. Alright. So we'll just leave him there for now. And oh, there's another gate there. There you go. Alright, and we'll hook the trailer back up. I'm ready to move him out. What we'll actually do is we'll take this truck directly down to the biogas, and we'll just do some work down there while we wait for the fields to dry out. Oops. Oh. I'm dyslexic with my keys. Every time I want to go forward or back, I press the wrong one. Okay, we'll just shorten him up. pulling him up here out of the way. Okay. And we'll head down the biogas. Now, knowing my luck, we wouldn't have had that much rain, and the crops will be basically dry again by the time I start work down the biogas. But anyway, all right. There we go. Speed hump. Nothing like going on the back roads at 100 kilometres an hour. Now, I don't know about any of you guys, but I have been experiencing a lot more game crashes of late, to the point of I've actually removed a lot of the mods that I liked but didn't always use. So I removed a lot of those out, but yeah, I'm just wondering, is anyone else having the same sort of problem? Is it a bit of a buggy issue with the game, or is it just my build? I mean, I've already uninstalled and reinstalled it again. I am getting close to having to do another where's my other liquid containers? I am close to doing a full operating system reset, but it's the only game I'm having trouble with, so it's not all the time. But I'm now at the point where I know every time I'm going to record, I do a integrity check of the files under Steam. There's very rarely an issue there where it has to upload a file or anything. Okay, they're not here. I'm missing some digestate trailers or bulk liquid transport trailers. I don't know where I've put them. In the interim, we'll just put him right here into the biogas. Oh, not that way, won't. Yeah, okay, I hit that one, Reefy. I swear he's going to be sitting there. I swear he just watches my videos just to sort of catch me out, just so he can pull the mickey out of me. One of the last videos, one of the videos just recently gone on the air, I think it's episode 19 or 20, he made a comment about the fact that he was disappointed that I made it through the gate. I mean, come on, wishing bad luck or misfortune on my driving skills? Come on, that's just not the way we do things, is it? Oh, maybe it is for him. Anyway, all good fun. I'll just park this up in here. Now, I'm just going to use the map to find where all my bulk liquid transport trailers are. Okay, so where's that one? Yeah. Okay, they're over at the shop. All right. So we're going to go for a drive. So we're not going to get much in the way of farming done today. That's prep work. So I've got to go over to the transport division and grab my bulk liquid transport trailers. For some reason, they're over there. Well, according to the map. So we'll go over there and have a look. Oh. Oh. Bit of rally driving that. Thought I was going to be flipped over for sure. Right, we'll slow down a little bit for the farm. Mrs. Duck could come out and I'll be in a world of trouble if I run her over. And we've also got not much else to do now during winter. We'll start prepping our fields that we've harvested. So we'll pre-plough and get those ready to go. If we have enough time, we might even do a winter seed or an autumn seeding of our wheat. Any fields we're going to do is for wheat for the next harvest. We'll have to have a look at that. Just depends on how much work we've got to do and how things pan out. If I hadn't known I wasn't going to get this much done today, I perhaps would have just done this off camera. But anyway, I suppose it's all part and parcel of the journey. And don't want to do everything off camera, I suppose. There we go, we've got plenty of trailers over here. Alright. I think I had them one set for fuel and I've changed them on the other ones. But anyway, that's alright. What we'll do is I'll take the blue ones. Because obviously they've got different livery on it as well. But anyway, that's all good. It's all good. Multi-purpose reusing trailers. So I'll head over to the biogas and we'll go the other way. Won't go through the farm. Mrs. Duck doesn't like the noise going through the farm all the time. So especially if I'm terrorising down through there with the trucks. So happy wife, happy life, so they say. But yes, anyway. Alright, so I suppose while I'm heading down here we can do our normal chat about our communities. So you would be well and truly aware that I'm aware of two communities. The first one being the Three Dudes Gaming Network. Three Dudes Gaming Network's got myself as the community manager, and the three dudes being Eustace Pharmer, my good friend, Jerry, Grizzly Bear Sims, and Farmer Klein. We have a wonderful community over there where everyone's very friendly, very helpful, and all about our Sims. And we have our own multiplayer server. Farmer Klein has recently been live streaming for the multiplayer server. I think it's Saturday nights his time. Normally it's about Sunday mid-morning for my time, and I'm generally doing family stuff at that point. But yeah, so members can head onto the multiplayer server and join in the fun there. So head on over, and if you haven't already joined, please feel free to join up. There's no abuse, there's nothing in the way of pulling the mickey out of people, except for me and Eustace, pretty much. But yeah, so head on over. The other community group, as we pull into the biogas, is PCSG. PCSG is a wonderful community, and it's full of some great YouTubers over there. Obviously Eustace, Farmer Klein, and Jerry are all over there, as well as myself. But then you've got Icelandic Farmer, you've got Wonko, Reefy 1952, Rubber Burner, Johnny V, Big Johnny D, all the personalities are over there. And it's just great fun. So head on over there and you will learn a thing or three. Plus they have a mod repository with mods from some of the more popular and better modders, basically in my opinion. Stevie, Black Sheep Modding, LS Mod Company, GTX Mods, just to name a few. Chasey Dog and his Nagki map are over there. So yeah, so there's plenty to do and see over there. So please go over and check both of those out, and if you're not already a member, please join up. So yeah, we're going to finish off in here, and we've just had the crops dry out. So what we'll do is we'll finish this episode here, and we'll come straight back with the next episode, and we'll get stuck into our beets and the rest of our potato harvest, and go from there. But I apologise, I certainly was hoping to have got a fair bit more done today, but that is the life of playing Under the Seasons mod. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please press that like button. It just gives me a warm and fuzzy that people are still enjoying content, and encourages me to continue to do so. If you're not a subscriber, I please encourage you to subscribe. And then press that little alarm bell that's next to the subscribe button so you can be alerted as to when a new video pops up, or if and when I go to live streaming. So that's pretty much it for today's episode, for episode 22 here on Sherwood Park Farm. And I'd like to thank you again for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you on episode 23 when we return to our 24-day seasons challenge. I'm Duckzorly at Duckzorly Gaming. Again, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you again very soon. See you later.